Hi guys, welcome to another episode. And today we're going to talk about earning passive income through digital products, right? We're all in a digital era, digital modern era. So gone are the days that you have all the hard covered books. You have to purchase, you have to go to a store, read them inside the store, or purchase for the hard printed version of it, and you go and sell by going to the store, and all those VIPing stuff, that's all gone now. And especially during the pandemic, this is a great way to earn some passive income because the very reason, like people are staying home these days, and all these ideas are just crushing your mind inside, trying to get out of your mind and just put it on a digital version and sell it online, right? Easy peasy. It sounds so easy as long as you know your niche area. We always highlight your niche expert areas. Just put it on a digital version and just sell it out. um, we're going to share some of the places that you can do that, and probably some of the topics that you can think of. And so that's the goal of this product, this episode. Earn passive income through digital products.
That's right. Yeah. So there are so many ways that you like if you don't have a job right now, you lost your job because of COVID. Uh, don't just sit around and watch TV and Netflix and all binge watching, right? There are so many ways. Just you don't have to go research all those things. We are going to give you right now everything that's out there. We are going to just list out, and you can go and pick the one that you need to you like it, and then you just follow that along, right? The we are sticking with digital products. Why? Because you can be anywhere in the world. You don't need to be in US or UK or some developed countries. You can be anywhere in the world. This works in India, in China, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan. You can be anywhere in the world. You can still make a lot of money if you just have to work hard. That's all. That's the only condition here.
Yeah, and work hard. And this is about passive income, right? You can actually earn money while you sleep. That's another thing that we highlighted in one of our previous episodes.
Exactly. Yeah. If you like make money while you're asleep, then this episode is for you
Yep.
guys. Okay, let's start with that first one, ebook. We talked about it before. Like, don't think that if you never written any books or anything on that, anything, the ebooks are going to be really famous. Uh, Amazon has that platform. It's free for anybody in the world to go and write it, write it in ebook and publish it. It's totally free, and you can put whatever the price you want, $50, $60, whatever you want. If nobody buying, just make it $1, right?
Right. Just to get things started, right? And again,
Right.
we mentioned about a couple of weeks ago, I believe. It doesn't. I was under the impression when we say books, and it has to be some like 70-page plus or whatever. It doesn't even have to be like that.
At
Book.
least to start with, you don't have to like, you cannot be perfect. You don't need to be
Yeah,
perfect. You just do whatever you can, just publish it.
yeah. Publish it and see how it works, right?
Right. It actually helps. If it doesn't work, that's fine. It helps
Yeah.
you, and you can write about that experience later.
Right.
That'll be
Exactly.
your
That's a
next
good one.
ebook.
That's a good one.
Probably you've seen like gold, and during the gold rush time, like people who sold shovels and all, they made a lot of money than people who bought those and went for gold digging.
Yeah.
So think about that a little bit. And the same way, like, you can write a book about how to write a book.
There you
If
go.
you you know,
That's a good
yeah,
one.
that's how people make money. But ebook can be any topic. It can be anything that goes in there, right?
So once you can put it on Amazon, you can put it on eBay, right? And
Yeah,
then you.
the ebook. I prefer Kindle.
Oh, okay.
Direct publishing. KDP.amazon.com.
Okay.
If you go there, create an account. If you don't have one, just publish a smaller one, maybe 10 pages, 20 pages, whatever you wrote. Maybe like something about whatever you want to teach the world, right? Like, before you die, you want to teach something to the world, right? You want to
Because
tell about yourself.
at least you know something, right? Like you have to know something.
Right, right.
I don't think if anyone says I don't know anything, no, I don't believe you. Like you
Unless you are living under the rock for last, 30,
even
40
even
years.
if you've been living in a rock on a rock, Venkat, at least you know about that,
Right,
right?
exactly.
You can talk about that.
That's right. Yeah. Even my 17-month-old, he knows everything if I
Right,
ask him what it is.
right.
So you should know things about it. So just think about it. Be creative and don't like underestimate your power within you. Right. That's the thing. Anyway, so ebook is the best opportunity out there, and you could just write it out, type it in. If you don't have a computer, go to the library and you get the computer, type it in there, and just publish it there, right?
There you
That's the
go.
one thing. And the next one is photography.
Right.
Everybody have a, the smartphone these days, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be fancy. As long as it can take a picture, you have your business right there, your digital business there, right? You take pictures, you take small videos of multiple things. Start publishing in your Instagram. Start publishing in your, if you can do a YouTube video. That's how you become famous. And then once you become famous, you can actually this is I'm talking about, to create your own branding, right? That's one thing, photography. Another thing is to, as a micro stock photographer, like you can publish it in micro stock photography sites like Dreamstime or Shutterstock. Those are the sites. Like what they do is they just you publish your work, it's free,
Right.
and then they will sell it to the users on the other end, and
Right.
then you get the commission, 60-70% commission.
Yeah, like in the first one, like the ebook thing, this is also a thing where you can earn money while you sleep because you put it out there, a deep dreams time, and
Oh,
if someone downloads it, that's pretty much it. You don't have to do anything. They'll make the payment and they download, they use it, so you get the money.
right. I get an alert every day, almost like, oh, your photo sold, your photo sold,
Yeah.
your photo sold. So
Imagine the feeling, right? Someone,
right.
like it kind of gives you the kind of drive to do more when you get to a point where people start downloading your stuff. Oh yeah, I'm doing something useful, right? And even like you said, even if it's not, if it doesn't work, there are so many other options too. So just
Right.
give it
Yeah.
a shot
Yeah. That's
if you
true.
love photography. And like you said, you only need oh, do you see my, yeah,
Oh, it's, yeah, because of
yeah,
your green screen.
because of my background. Yeah. So you only need a smartphone, put it out there and see how it works. And also you can make a little sophisticated by using a sophisticated camera for a better image, of course, better image quality. Either way, it works.
Right. One of the pictures of Marlboro, the cigarette thing, people took a picture of a magazine that has a very old ad, I think 1930s or 40s, I
Okay.
don't know, very old ad. Somebody took a picture of that picture never been found. That was sold for more than $1 million, the digital copy. Right. The copy who took it, I think they sold it for more than $1 million in auction, right? Think about it, like your picture, it could be very unique. You
Yeah.
don't know it.
And sometimes you only need one picture that will
Right.
change your fortune, just like the story that you mentioned.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Like, you are doing all these experience, right? You are going through a lot of ups and downs. Maybe you fail, you gain some experience, and then you change your strategy. You move on. You go to a different one. So you've gone through a lot of things, and you learned a lot of things. So what you can do, you just put them together in a course. Talk about it. Talk about your experience. How did you start the photography business? How did you start digital ebook as your channel to make passive income,
How did
right?
you start your YouTube channel, right? And
Right,
how you
exactly.
were able to bring it up to this position. So
Right. And if you are a carpenter, how do you do carpentry?
yeah,
How do you make it easier for anybody can do that? Just create a course, digital course. You can actually, I know people actually do a live cooking classes,
hmm,
and people, they charge, they're like live cooking classes. So
yeah.
everybody else who's watching, they also cooking at the same time while other side is cooking, the host is
And
cooking.
I've seen people, especially during the pandemic, they've they've created not necessarily courses but videos of taking care of your car, how to change oil, some people, simple things like that, how to change a wheel,
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
you can actually put it as a course too. Imagine, okay, first you have to do this and then do that, and step by step, 10 ways, 10 steps of changing the wheel, things like that, right? Quick courses.
Right, exactly. The only thing with the courses is like a little bit longer, 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 20, 10 videos, 20 videos. You just combine them together, but a lot of nuggets in there, right? YouTube is probably disparate, like everything is separate. You have to watch maybe 10 different places to gather the information. The courses is, think about it, everything is in one
Right,
place.
you're correct.
You just keep them like a book, like you have a chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, right? Just like that. YouTube video, if you have 10
Probably
different
if you
videos,
have 10
you can do it.
steps, then you can put one step for one chapter, you can explain that, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, that's just like that. Just think in that way, and then create the courses and put it in teachable.com, or there's so many others, right? But udemy.com, they're like easy to sell. Just put it for $10, $20 per course. Think about if 1,000 people buy it in over time, right? $20 is $20,000. Just, you probably spent about one day, whole day, just creating that.
Yeah,
But over time, it's keep on giving you that
yeah.
money. That's a passive income, right?
And
Next
it's just
one.
like the YouTube thing, right? You spend the entire day creating a video, and it's going to be there forever. And
Mhm.
people start weaving, and it'll become hundreds of thousands of views. So you start getting money just because you spend one day, one whole day.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I know Graham, Steve Graham, right? He made $200,000 from one video.
One video.
Um,
Pretty fascinating.
and some of them are, others are also made like six figure from one video,
Yep.
single video. They probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes video, several million views. So next one is YouTube. Like speaking of YouTube, right? So you just keep on creating courses every day. I know people are doing like 4 or 5 videos a day, and they have like several hundreds of them, right? If you can do that, just a shorter one is fine in the beginning. Just keep on doing that. That the only thing is, you need time, you need some kind of topics, something useful, content. Those three things, if you have, and then you know how to talk about it and use the Zoom to record it, and then you should be good to go with you, even with your cell phone or webcam. That's a YouTube. And the last one I want to talk about is the Etsy. Etsy. We already talked about Etsy, right? Digital products, selling digital products in Etsy. Sorry about that.
And we talked about some for some sellers, Amazon may not be the right place because of some restrictions and guidelines and all that. But Etsy is a relatively easier one. Is that right?
Yeah, it's anybody. Yeah, anybody can become a seller. Even Amazon, you can become a seller, but there are a lot of restricted
There are some,
items.
yeah,
And Etsy, good thing with Etsy is there are some unique buyers there. Compared to Amazon, there's 100, 200 million in just in US. But Etsy probably have like 30, 40 million. Just a specific, unique, they're looking for those unique products. So Excel or some kind of template, even like, if you are a videographer, a photographer, you may have some templates. Those kind of things will work. Lightroom templates, Lightroom presets, they call it. All those things will be packaged in and put it in there for sale. And you just create it one time, right? And then put it in there. And then as soon as it sells, it automatically sends to the buyers. You don't have to do anything. There's no managing it. You don't have to manage it after you create it. It's
yeah,
automatic, you get the money. And I know people actually who put Excel templates, like a budget template, just a 2 or 3 page sheets of Excel, right? And they make around $1,000 a month just from that Excel template, uh, because they put around $7, $8. I think eight, less than $10, right? It's pretty easy for somebody can spend the $7, $8 to buy the template.
yeah.
They can just they don't have to spend all the time to you know put all the numbers and create their own. It takes a long time, right? So there are specific templates for specific people, like maybe for software engineer, there may be if you have a business, if you have LLC, S corp, C corp, you may have a separate template, Excel template. You can even find it free and then modify it, find it online, or even you can buy somebody else, modify it completely, right? You shouldn't be copying others, but you can just take the idea but modify it in your own way, and then try to resell it. That's another way that you can do it. So that's another one. And the eBay gets lots of digital products, like for example the coupons is a big business. People actually, I don't know how they're getting it, but if you are into couponing, you probably know it. Digital coupons, go to eBay, and people sell it for $2-3 each coupon, and I'm pretty sure they're getting in for pennies, right? They're just creating it using the software. So that's like several hundred being sold every day, for those coupons. People buy them and to use them.
Right.
So look into that. And also there are PDF copies of different question bank. Like for example, you have a CFA exam, you have a CISA exam, or some other audit exams, some other certifications, right, going on all the time, TOEFL, GRE. So all those exams have a question bank, right? Like a recent question bank, or, if you can go to online and collect from multiple sources, say you could create that pool of questions and create that PDF copy.
One PDF.
One PDF copy. Maybe you put your company name on the side and a watermark or something like that, right? So other people cannot copy it. And then you can just sell them for $10, $20 each. So you just have to sell how many, maybe 100, 200 or something, whatever amount you wanted to get, like, in a month. Just try to sell those money, and pick the questions that question bank, try to create a question bank that's very, everybody wants to buy it, right? Not the one that some exams only very few people, maybe 100 a year or something like that, right? Don't do that. Yeah, you will learn all those things, but we are just giving you guys ideas, tips. So you just take that in, and then just make it into action, right? Action plan. You can have your own action plan and see which one works for you.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching. This is some great information. Again, it's about using using this time and digital era, digital time. And you can really make use of those products to earn a living, earn some passive income. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye.